Alrighty folks, if you're suffering from withdrawal symptoms from the Modern Warfare beta, then I think you've come to the right video. I've got the footage that will scratch that itch, some 32 vs 32 ground war action in which I get not one but two Juggernaut suits in the same match. And right at the start here you can see me mount my trusty steed to gallop into battle. How many of you... How many of you know you could actually do this? I'm not exactly sure if the physics of this quite add up, but nonetheless we are riding into battle at some speed with our driver's face merely inches away from our crotch, and just like that he's decided he's had enough of it. But that's just the way you want to get fired up heading into the battlefield. These two guys early on get the treatment, and as we're beginning to build our kill streak, I want to point out that in this game I was using the kill chain perk. That's the perk which makes your kill streak kills stack, Modern Warfare 2 style. So my VTOL will work towards my support helo, and my support helo will work towards my Juggernaut, or so it should. We all know it doesn't always work out like that, and we get a pilot who doesn't know what the script is. But anyway, as you can see, I'm doing my best to hold down this building between the B and D flag. That's where I'm going to operate for the most part in this game. Just doing a bit of hiding right now. Well, not hiding, but just protect myself with some cover. I knew these guys were coming for me, so I'm going to back off a bit, and you're going to see an absolute masterclass at manoeuvring around this building. Just checking my lunchbox there to see if my mum had packed my sandwiches and cheese strings. Yep, it's all there. We're all good to go. And I'm just munching down here, gathering my thoughts. And this intruder is trying to steal some of my lunch. That's not going to happen. Same with this guy. Before you know it, we've got the VTOL. We're good to go. Just do some parkour to get myself down on the ground in safety. Hide in a bush and get this bad boy called in. Now, how many kills are you expecting from this right there? I've just planted that right on top of pretty much all 32 of the enemy team. We get one kill there, but actually my VTOL only ended up getting like 2 kills in total, so I had to move my own arse and get some more kills myself. What an absolute joke that is. But seriously, what is that VTOL pilot playing at? He's got 32 targets to aim at and he can only hit 2 of them. And he gets shot down. That's really frustrating me. That's a ridiculous KD, son, for a VTOL pilot. But now I actually have to put myself in danger and get my support helo. But I do get it. And then the map turns into a scene from Silent Hill. Meanwhile, I'm nice and cozy in this bunker here, picking people off and moving towards that Juggernaut suit, which you will see in a second here once I can, you know, adjust my eyesight to the blurriness. I will get the 2 kills I require to get the Juggernaut. And now I just need to find a place to call it in, because yes, sadly this is one of those streaks that drop down in a package. And here, actually, a couple of games before this one, I worked my way up to a Juggernaut suit, found a nice little secluded spot to call it in, only for some other wee creep to snipe me out of nowhere and steal my Juggernaut. Actual daylight robbery. I don't think you can blame me for hitting a swift rage quit after that happened, folks. Oh my goodness. But back to this game at hand. I actually decided to engage my Galaxy Brain and call in the airdrop behind some cover this time, all the while Barrel Tunic 4700 is waiting on their friend request being accepted. I'm sorry, pal, it's much appreciated, but I've got some killing to do as soon as I get this suit on. Something I forgot is the suit also comes with some heavy metal Spotify playlist integrated to it. Listen. Which is cool and all. I think that's appropriate music to get you fired up to use the Juggernaut suit. Although it'd be nice if we could maybe change it up. Maybe get some happy hardcore in there, you know, just to keep things fresh. But I'm making my way over to the enemies. I don't know what that guy's playing at. The Juggernaut is it's got a big sign on the map saying, "Here I am, come and take me on." But I don't know. Guy wasn't paying attention. These two guys were paying attention, but there's nothing they can do about it. Although you'll notice, I swear to God, my minigun was jamming like more than Bob Marley. Honestly, you'll see I go to shoot quite often and it just stops for no reason. I was wondering if it was getting overheated, but I wasn't even shooting that much for it to be overheated. But anyways, I'm going to work here. They're launching all sorts of explosives at me to get me out of this spot, but I'm just going to chill and absorb this punishment. But there my gun's choking up again. It's starting to smash my visor. I feel like the Master Chief here when he gets in a bit over his head, but eventually the enemy team do manage to terminate my Juggernaut run, it was okay. I think I got like 6 or 7 kills out of it. It could have been better if my gun didn't keep on jamming. Maybe it get damaged when it dropped into the map. I don't know. It was definitely faulty anyway. I hope my soldier kept a receipt or took out some warranty on that bad boy, because 15 kills isn't cheap. Kill chain or no chill chain, 15 kills isn't cheap. And at this point, I just want to quickly ask any new viewers of the channel enjoying the video so far, why not hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to join the notification squad like the 2 legends on your screen have done. We love COD in this channel and we'd love to have you join us, but where were we? Well, we're camping in this building right now. Again, I've seen building this before, just a couple floors down, or maybe 1 floor down. I noticed we had them locked in at this D flag. If they were trying to squirm out or squirm in, I was picking them off left, right and centre. Mainly centre through that doorway, but that's a teammate's buttocks I've just shot some bullets into. That's no good. That enemy tank also isn't any good, so I don't want to expose myself to that. They're making my way into my building and I'm just going to, like I say, I'm just going to pick them off one by one. I actually do quite a good job here at holding this area down. As you'll see there again, there's just nowhere for them to go really when I've got this window, this head glitch sorted. Look at that, it's like shooting fish in a barrel. Really? Going off, there's the VTOL called in, on my way to another set of streaks. Or am I? Spoiler alert, maybe. There's some serious bullshit about to come up, folks. I don't even care if I'm spoiling it. Watch what happens in a second here. First of all, they've had enough of me in this spot. They want me out. Quick style. I can engage my eyeballs enough to get that kill, and then what is that? What is that? It appears I was getting too many kills for they came to handle, so I had to try and balance out the scales by freaking out my gun or my frame rate or something. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't particularly happy about that death, but it only fueled my hunt for more kills. I actually start going off at this point, chaining together all sorts of kills. But Marley, where have the objective plays? Listen, when the full game is out, I'm the biggest objective player in the lobby. I know a lot of you know that, right? But maybe some of you need reminded. I am a huge objective player. I live for capping flags, mate. But see, to be honest, in a 32 vs 32 beta, capping flags isn't high up on my to-do list. Going on dumb streaks and having some fun. So trust me, the hard work starts in October. I'm still an objective player, right? I don't know if it's that serious, Marley, to be honest, but I don't know. I just don't like people thinking I'm just a slut for kill streaks. But even though it does look that way in this game. Nothing wrong with that either, by the way. If you're going to put down some serious kill streaks, just make sure you get them if that's how you're going to play it. And I do get them. I've got my second Juggernaut suit being delivered to me right now. And I noticed at this point that there wasn't that long left in the game. So I was going to have to get myself into the action quickly if I was going to get some more kills with my Juggernaut. But yeah, it'll be no surprise you do move pretty slowly with this suit on. I'm painstakingly making my way over to the enemy hive. And it's so slow watching this. There's a cruise missile coming in to try and take me out of the game. I just brush that off as if I've just been shot with a water pistol. No big deal. But yeah, there wasn't actually that many enemies for me to shoot at the second time round with my Juggernaut suit. And in fact, by this point, I think they've all just holed up in this floor above me, waiting for me to make my grand entrance. And again, my gun just decides to not shoot. I could have dealt with those guys a lot quicker and not took some damage there, but it turned out it was too much damage for me to take. And the game is coming to a close now. It's clear that we're going to lose this game, despite the high amount of kills I put up in this game. That's okay though. I honestly, when it comes to this ground war match, did anybody really care about winning or losing? It was all about the kills. It was all about the carnage. It was a lot of fun, and I am really missing this beta. I don't know what I'm going to do for the month until the full game is out. But I just want to say, please do leave a like on this video if you've enjoyed it. Let's go for the 2,000 likes as always. Thanks a lot for all the support on my last video where we got the nuke. It was honestly very humbling, and it made me really happy reading all the comments on that video. You're all really nice, and I appreciated the grind. And once again, if you're new here and enjoy all things Call of Duty, please do subscribe. It'd be great to have you around the channel for future Call of Duty videos. And let's just see how many kills we end up with at the end of this game. Still actually sneaking some in there. Well, the game's just about to wrap up. There it is. We get defeated by 15 points or so. It's not that big a deal. 66 for 7 though. That is a big deal. 66 kills, folks. That is what I'm talking about. Have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.